Baseball is the best.
Baseball is the best.
Baseball is the best.
It is in there! A career-high 13 strikeouts for Shohei Ohtani.
First career complete game shutout for the Unicorn.
40-40! Walk-off grand slam!
He is incredible!
History! Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club!
This is the show that never ends!
Shohei Ohtani, that's right. The show never ends. Appreciate Sarah's stats when it comes to Shohei Ohtani. God,
that was cool.
Unbelievable. Really cool.
Great graphics.
We continue here on Hot Stove. So expectations for Ohtani. He's turning 31 years of age in July. He's made as many as 25 starts just once before. That was in 2022. 28 starts, 166 innings. We all kind of feel like, H, he's not going to be 50-50 because now he's pitching. That was a goal last year, the home run stolen bases. So I want to give me the hitting first. What kind of numbers do you foresee for Ohtani this season?
Well, he wakes up hitting 30 homers. That's simple.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to hit 40 home runs.
Okay.
You know, that's going to happen.
You feel confident about 40? Maybe?
Confident with 40, no problem.
Okay.
He's just an RBI. He's a machine. They're going to hit him at the top of the order. He's going to score 100 runs. And he's going to strike out 100 batters.
Yeah.
You know, and I think what I said earlier in the show, the Dodgers are not necessarily about the regular season. And I don't think Shohei is that much. He wants to win an MVP, so he's going to play as much as he needs to, pitch as much as he needs to. We're going to get caught up in, did he make 25 starts? He doesn't need to.
Yeah.
He's still going to win. If he made 10 starts, would he win the MVP?
If he hits 40 home runs and has 100-plus RBI, then yeah.
And 10 starts, he wins the MVP.
Yeah.
Bottom line, he's different than every player.
Yeah.
So by pitching, it gives him such an edge up on everybody. Oh, did you see the one game he pitched? That's the difference. You know what I mean?
To your point, the 40 home runs, he's hit 40-plus home runs 3 of the last 4 years. That feels good. 97 RBI, so yeah, 100 runs, as you said. The pitching there gets interesting. The season averages, this was with the Angels.
Yes.
143 innings. But I'm with you, he's not going to throw 143 innings.
Look, all of a sudden, he's going to make it like wins were important to writers because he's going to win 10 games.
Right.
He's going to win 15 games. He may not have the innings.
Yeah.
He may not have. He won 10 games and he had 40 homers.
Right. So that's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because nobody else is doing it. So
no, he's just different. And so for Shohei and the Dodgers, you get him enough to win an MVP.
Yeah.
But he's going to go off in the postseason. And if there's a disappointment for him, it was they won the World Series, great, but he didn't finish the way he wanted to.
Correct.
And that. We've watched it. Little things fuel this guy. I've seen it around so many great players. They look for a little something that gets them to that next level. He's that unique one, not even a 1%. He's a half percenter that walks the earth, and that is him.
And you're right about great stars being filled in those moments. Ted Williams might be the greatest hitter ever, but he went to bed saying, 1946 World Series, my one shot, I hit 200. Like, these guys, they focus on those great moments so much. So for Ohtani, yeah, we won. Wouldn't say they won in spite of me. I was hurt. I wasn't at my best, et cetera. But I want to go out there and be Reggie Jackson in the World Series. And as far as your pitching, you're right. I just hope he pitches enough. I hope it's not 50 innings. Give me 100 innings, hit your 40 home runs. As you said, enough to get an MVP. You can see why this guy's so special.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Still to come here on Hot Stove. Bold predictions on the way. That's right. Will Leach
Man, this show has been bold. Will better not drag us down. We're bold here, Will. We're bold.
AMC said the White Sox might lose more than 121. We'll see if Will Leach can top that prediction next.
And D-Rose moving to the Four Seasons. That's bold.
Told us he's already scribbling out the Team Italy lineup. So JP is clearly locked in. But, dear, I don't know if you're ready to announce that you're going to be managing again, but that experience was incredible, right?
It was probably the most pressurized 3.5 weeks of my life and the most fun I ever had. Just to be in that room with those guys, I don't think people truly realize, especially from a player standpoint, until they get in there. Yeah. It's like NLCS games, like smack you in the mouth right in the middle of March. So I've been watching some of the qualifier stuff on the network.
So if you do it again, what would be the advantage of managing back-to-back, the things that you might have learned that you didn't know the first time?
Being more comfortable in that moment. I think I would build out the roster a little bit differently. I don't think it would be necessarily strewn with superstars up and down the line. The pitching has to. I mean, you can't have relievers pitch one day and then need 2 days of rest. It's just the tournament's just not big enough. So I think from a roster standpoint, Harold, I would attack it completely different.
Hey, last thing before we let you go, I did a breakdown on Sasaki earlier. I know you guys are going to run on this one. You saw him in the WBC, and did you guys get a chance to see him last night? Greg, I know you were at Dodger camp earlier. I was blown away at his stuff. He was awesome. So I'm curious your thoughts, Greg, and I'm curious your D-Row.
When I was in camp, the one thing that they were really worried about was his takeaway with that split. Apparently, you could see something with his glove, whether his elbow was coming up a little bit, but they had been really fixated on making sure he wasn't tipping that one specific pitch. And I did watch what you watched last night, and that split looked as filthy as advertised. I think he exceeded the expectations based on being around the players. They were trying to temper all those high expectations. He looked like a superstar last night to me. I agreed with your breakdown. I thought it was on point. He was great.
Yeah, the off-speed stuff is incredible, and it covers up the fact he's throwing 98, Harold. It's like you fall asleep, you don't want to get embarrassed by the split or the breaking ball, and then boom, the heater, four-seam heater's right by you. So, I mean, you don't think the Dodgers are going back?
You know what, though? Harold made a great point. No, I know. I got the Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies can see the window closing. Human incentive matters.
You got to go.
Okay. And I think the Philadelphia Phillies are going to squeak in when it comes to the World Series. But I love what you said. It's unfair that Sasaki was able to pick the Dodgers. Like, that talent should be up for some sort of a draft that the teams that need an ace could get Sasaki. I agree with that, Harold.
Thank you, Greg.
This morning, Harold.
You know, one thing, the takeaway, they were worried about taking the split out of his hand. He may as well just yell at him, "Here comes my split," because they ain't hitting it.
Right.
Harold, you got to spit on that thing.
That's right.
Come on.
They weren't swinging at it.
Split out of the hand. Puh.
Yeah.
That's right.
Give me that heater.
Greg and D-Row, White Sox coverage, 7 o'clock Eastern, MLB Network. Listen, D-Row, after you put the company on blast, I'm sure you'll be at the Four Seasons tonight, so look forward to it. Thank you.
I better be. All right? Let's just say that.
Great job, boys. We'll see you tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern on MLB Network. All right, still to come here.
He's a hotel snob, too, man. He's a hotel snob. Like, you know, he's not going to go to the Holiday Inn down the street. He'd rather sleep on the street.
Just give me a hot shower to bed. Still to come here on Hot Stove. Devin Williams. That's right. D-Row saw him back in the WBC. Check out how he's doing so far this spring. The new closer for the New York Yankees. Speaking of great pitches, he's got the airbender pitch. That's coming up next.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, well, while you were watching something else.
What were you watching?
Well, I was going to ask you. I thought I was going to come on Monday to talk Oscars.
Can you believe that movie won all this?
Honor was unbelievable.
Oh, my gosh. But Freddie Freeman's still in a movie. He's just ranking. He had 2 homers the other day. It's a double.
Look at you and your segues. The Hollywood story of Freddie Freeman continues.
Yes.
A double to right. Then at the top of the third, it was Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound facing Matt McClain. Yamamoto gets him swinging. And the next batter is Ellie De La Cruz swinging.
Tilt on that one.
4 innings, 4 hits, a couple earned runs, and 3 Ks.
He'll be better this year.
You think so?
Yeah, he's adjusted to the culture a little bit. Mookie, let's get one for the spring. Oh, okay. Mookie's first homer of the spring.
Going to be all enjoying the position of shortstop.
I actually watched this game. I usually don't watch a lot of spring games, but I wanted to see this guy. Oh, and he lived up to it.
Highly anticipated debut of Roki Sasaki. Friedel up at 2 on, got him looking. That's his first K, and then McClain. Back-to-back strikeouts for the 23-year-old coming over from Japan. Top of the 6th. Sasaki facing De La Cruz. How good a matchup is that?
That's a nice matchup, but that's what Ellie did not do last year. You see him stay on that ball? He's having a fantastic spring training.
Oh, my God. He's been unbelievable. Sasaki now, Carlos Jorge, got him 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Here's Sasaki on how he felt.
登板前すごく ワクワク。
It was a mixture of excitement and nervousness, but once I was on the mound, I felt like I was able to focus and able to pitch.
And how important was it to see how your stuff plays against big league hitters?
A couple of things I noticed with big league hitters, they do hit mistakes and they do take some splits that I threw, but I did feel really good about being able to jam some hitters, and as long as I throw quality pitches, I should be able to get these guys out.
It's so different when you read it, right? When he says, as long as I throw quality stuff, I can get these guys out. But reading it, it's like, yeah man, I'm Muhammad Ali. I dare you off the next batter's box.
The greatest of all time. The splitter may be the best pitch in the world. He's got a plus fastball with running action, 83 to 85 on the slider. His fastball velo averaged 97 last year, down from 99 in 2023, but capable of hitting triple digits. It feel like watching this guy, I know because they have so much talent, he's like a number 3 or number 4. At some point, it feels it could be the ace of the set.
Well, I said the other day, I hope he doesn't throw 99, 97. It's too soon. And then I had to think about it. He's really got one more start. Then the season opens for them. So the Dodgers started a lot earlier than everybody else. And last night was not a disappointment. He was incredible. Let's look at some of the video because he was just a combination. Last time we saw him was the WBC, and I was blown away then. The biggest thing that stood out was his height. He's 6'4", he's got great leverage. So I could not wait to see him throw last night, and so I tuned in to watch him. And here's what you saw last night. 99 on the first pitch. You think he's going to hit 100 this year? Yeah. 99 on his first pitch, and he was 99, 97 most of the night with his fastball. I mean, he was living in that range all night with the heater. The curveball is the thing I was impressed with. He rolled a few, didn't get the feel, and he kept throwing it till he got the feel for it. And it was enough deception that it just froze the hitters. It doesn't look like much, but it frees them because he throws this. This splitter is filthy. It is clearly, like it said, one of the best in the world. And it is all world. Now I want to take it through one at bat. So all you need to know, Carlos Jorge. I love this AB because here's 97. All right, no problem. Carlos played an A ball. All right, split. I've never seen that like that before. Run that back. All right, he knows you're done. If I want to throw this again, you'll never get another hit. He challenged him with a heater. Boom! Carlos, oh my goodness! I was screaming at home. I'm like, he pimped him. Watch this. He drops it and says, yeah, I got you.
Love the reaction.
I did that to Nolan Ryan one time. I thought he was going to kill me. The ball went foul just like that. Now you got to get back in the box. But here's what I liked about Sasaki. All right? It was like, no, I don't want that. I want another fastball.
Yeah.
He knows he's done if he throws him a split. But he's going to go after him with a heater. He misses. Then he comes back with a breaking ball. It's not very good. All right? He misses that. And then he says, all right, I'm done playing with you. My night's over. See you later, son. It was fun. But I love the fact that he threw the fastball, he hit a foul ball homer, and he said, no, I don't want anything, but I'm coming right back at you with that heater.
Yeah.
Really, really impressive. Great night by this young man. He reminded me of a combination of Yamamoto and Ohtani and a little bit of Darvish. He stole something from everybody. You could see it in facets of his game. Really impressive.
Embarrassment of riches when you look at this Dodgers rotation. The projected stars are Snell, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Sasaki. Gonsolin in May maybe as a 5th. Ohtani comes back at some point. Kershaw comes back late May, early June. My only concern would have been age. Sometimes Japanese pitchers don't throw as much as we know. He's never thrown more than 129 innings in a season due to injuries, but they have so many guys. They can tell, listen, just throw 115 innings. We're good.
That's exactly it. And they're going to set this thing up for the postseason.
Right.
You know, we'll get through the regular season and everybody, oh, they're going to win 120 games. I don't think they care about that.
Correct.
It's get in and they set everything else up. You know, it's just really impressive. I remember being with the Padres in spring training one year with Tony Gwynn.
Yeah.
And Tony's like, hey, man, we face Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox out the gate. If I can get a couple hits, I'm good. And I'm looking at that Dodger thing. You might be 0 for like
9 or 10
or 20, 15
right.
in the first week facing the Dodgers.
And normally you'd say, well, maybe I'll get a hit off their bullpen. No, the bullpen's unbelievable. Now they've added all these guys.
Yeah, that's tough. But it was an impressive night. Mookie homered, Freddie's doing his thing. But this guy was the talk of the town. And I still go back to what I said. It's a shame that he got to pick where he wanted to go. Because he fell under different rules, right?
Yeah.
When you're $3 or $4 million, everybody's in on this guy.
Yeah.
And if it was 100, 700 million, I get it. But when it's 3 or 4 million, he shouldn't be able to go, Fine, I'll go to the world champs. So I think we have to figure out some kind of system that makes it fair.
Yeah.
Because every team should have an opportunity to have drafted this guy or lottery in this guy instead of, hey, I'm going to come tell you how great Cleveland is or Seattle is or whatever, knowing I'm going to LA.
Yeah.
So, but it's an impressive night.
Trivia question, we'll always say the first pitch he ever threw, 99.2 miles per hour. Right out of the gate, he was firing. And as you said, it's coming faster than you think. March 27th is true opening.
さて、ロサンゼルス、ドジャースの2025年シーズンが始まり、すでにこのチームがどれほど特別な存在であるかを改めて実感せざるを得ません。誰が見ても、このチームは並のチームではない。まるでオールスターのメンバーがそのままシーズンを戦うかのような前代未聞の戦力が揃っています。これまでの MLB の歴史を振り返っても、これほど完成度の高いチームが存在したことがあったでしょうか。まずは大谷翔平、この男を語るときに、普通の基準では測れないというのは誰もが知っていますが、それでも2024年の彼はまた新たな次元へと進もうとしています。昨シーズン、二刀流としての活躍が絶好調の中でシーズンを終えられなかったことが、彼にとってどれほどの悔しさとなったかは想像に難くありません。彼のようなトッププレイヤーは、敗北や挫折を単なる過去の出来事として忘れ去るのではなく、それを次なる飛躍のためのエネルギーへと変えていく。だからこそ、今年の大谷翔平は、これまで以上に燃えているはずです。40本塁打、100打点、100得点、さらには100奪三振。こんな成績をシーズン前に予想すること自体が信じがたいことですが、大谷翔平ならばそれをやってのけると誰もが信じています。もし彼が100イニング以上投げることができれば、MVP はほぼ確実と言ってもいいでしょう。仮に10先発しかできなくても、40本塁打を打ち、100打点を記録すれば MVP 争いのトップに立つことは間違いありません。結局のところ、大谷翔平は他の誰とも違うのです。彼にとっての普通は、他の選手にとっての伝説、それほどのプレイヤーが、ついにワールドシリーズを狙える環境に身を置いたということが、いかに衝撃的なことなのかを改めて感じます。そして、もう一人の衝撃、それが佐々木朗希。彼のメジャーデビュー戦の最初の1球目は、なんと 99.2 マイル。これまでの MLB の歴史の中で、デビュー戦の初球でここまでのスピードを記録した投手がどれだけいるでしょうか。彼のストレートはまさに圧倒的で、スプリットに至ってはすでに、世界最高の決め球と評価されています。メジャーの打者たちが彼のスプリットをどう攻略するのか、そもそも攻略できるのか、シーズンが進むにつれてこの議論はますます激化していくでしょう。昨シーズンの WBC で彼のピッチングを目の当たりにしたファンは、すでに彼の能力を確信していたかもしれません。しかし、実際にメジャーの舞台で彼がどれほどのインパクトを残せるのか、デビュー戦だけで確信へと変わったのではないでしょうか。ストレート、スプリット、スライダー、それぞれが超一流でありながら、まだまだ成長の余地を残しているというのが恐ろしいところです。これから彼がどれだけの進化を遂げるのか、考えるだけで鳥肌が立ちます。山本由伸の存在も忘れてはいけません。NPB 時代から圧倒的な制球力を誇り、すでに MLB の舞台でもその実力を証明し始めています。彼のクレバーなピッチングは、今後さらに進化し、ポストシーズンの大舞台で大きな武器となるでしょう。ロサンゼルス、ドジャースというチームが2024年に成し遂げようとしていることは、単なる強豪チームの優勝争いではありません。これはもはや歴史の書き換えに等しい。これほどの才能が集結しながら、彼らは決してレギュラーシーズンの勝利数にはこだわらない。彼らの最大の目標はただ一つ、ワールドシリーズ制覇。レギュラーシーズンで120勝しようが90勝しようが関係ない。彼らの戦略は明確であり、全てはポストシーズンで最大限の力を発揮するために計算されている。他のチームのファンからすれば、こんなチームをどうやって止めるんだと言いたくなるほどの戦力。対戦する打者たちは、山本由伸、タイラー、グラスノー、佐々木朗希、ブレイク、スネル、そしていずれ戻ってくる大谷翔平、クレイトン、カーショーと対峙しなければならない。初回から終盤まで、常にエース級のピッチャーと戦い続けなければならないという現実に、ライバルチームは戦々恐々としているでしょう。そして、ロサンゼルス、ドジャースがポストシーズンに突入したとき、大谷翔平はどんなプレーを見せるのか、彼が今シーズン、どんな歴史を刻むのか、果たして佐々木朗希はメジャー1年目にしてどこまでの結果を残すのか、すべての瞬間が伝説になる予感しかしません。このチームがどこまで突き進むのか、皆さんはどう思いますか？大谷翔平の成績、佐々木朗希のピッチング、そしてロサンゼルス、 ドジャースのワールドシリーズ制覇の可能性について、ぜひあなたの意見をコメントで教えてください。そして、まだチャンネル登録をしていない方は、今すぐ登録を。2025年は、間違いなく歴史に残るシーズンになります。この歴史的瞬間を、みんなでリアルタイムで楽しみましょう。ロサンゼルス、ドジャースの快進撃が止まることはありません。ワールドシリーズ制覇まで、目が離せないシーズンの幕開けです。